Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2022 and another part of our Aston Martin career mode. Today, we are back with the Miami Grand Prix. We have won all 4 races so far this season, but last time out in Imola, it was a incredibly close battle. Max Verstappen went all the way to the end, finished within a second of Carlos Sainz, who won the race. Lewis Hamilton finished in 3rd place. We went for the 2-stop strategy, and everybody else went for the 1-stop, and it was very, very close race. We just about got over the line in the end, thankfully. But Carlos Sainz now has a 15-point lead in the championship. Lewis Hamilton in 2nd. It looks like it's going to be an incredibly close battle between those two. I'm really looking forward to that. So hopefully it will continue today in Miami. We've had some incredible races there so far. I'm looking forward to hopefully having some more. So without further ado, let's get ourselves immersed into the action. We have got an upgrade coming through today, a front wing upgrade. So we should hopefully be able to be back on top. Once these upgrades are through, that is going to be us for the season, basically. And I'm going to do less research for next season as well, just to try and balance up the field a little bit, because we have sort of taken a big advantage over the last few seasons. In fact, what I might do, I might get rid of this underfloor project. Yeah, there you go. So this front wing, this will be the last upgrade of the season, or for a little while at least. Right, okay then. I think everything's in order, so let's continue on. Well, there's our front wing. Let's get that manufactured. Got 4 of them. And let's get it on the car. Whoops. Cool. Awesome. Right, continue on then. And let's have a little look. So, April 2025 financial report, monthly car development. Okay. Looking good. Right, performance targets then. Let's promise another 1-2 in qualifying and a 1-2 in the race. One thing I have thought, because I think it's pretty much certain we're going to be leaving Aston Martin at the end of the season and changing teams, maybe we could just research for the rest of the year, give Aston Martin an incredible car next season, that we need to try and overthrow. That could be an interesting one. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that idea. I am thinking McLaren at the moment, mainly because, we've got Lando Norris there. He can lead the team. We can replace Valtteri Bottas, because I assume his contract will be coming to an end at the end of this season. Let's have a look. Yes, so we can get rid of Valtteri and his £21 million. And we can bring in maybe Oscar Piastri, to be honest. We can bring him in from our reserve role here and potentially give him his F1 debut. That would be really cool, actually. So that's sort of where I'm heading with my mind at the moment. But, of course, we've got a championship to concentrate on for now with Aston Martin. So let's get ourselves into the Miami Grand Prix race weekend and see how we get on this time.
We're in the state of year-round summer. It's the Miami Grand Prix, and we're here in Florida at the Miami International Autodrome. The streets of Miami Gardens will come alive with the roar of racing, and the excitement is only just beginning. Spectacle is the name of the game here in Miami, with the stadium at the heart of this track. With long straights and S-bends, not unlike Suzuka's Sector 1, proper ERS management is sure to give drivers an edge towards victory. At this early stage in the season, there are still plenty of opportunities for things to change. In this sport, there simply are no guarantees. Let the weekend begin!
Right then, looks like a nice clear weekend for us in Miami, so I'll see you guys for qualifying. Right then, at the end of FP3, we are second and third. Looks like Max Verstappen is going to be very quick here. Alpine are looking okay as well. Mercedes look to have taken a step forward. It's very, very close out there, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on in qualifying. 95% setup confidence for both drivers, so let's see how we get on. Here we go. Simulating session 1 and session 2. And we'll have one go in session 3. Hamilton quickest in Q1. He's going to be looking to make it 4 pole positions out of 5 this season today. Esteban Ocon quickest in Q2. And we were a fair way off with our drivers. So this could be an interesting qualifying session. Maybe we aren't quite as far ahead as we thought. Right, let's zoom it all the way to the end of the session, so we've got the best possible track conditions. And who's it going to be that takes pole position? Verstappen's out there now. So Verstappen goes quickest to 1:27.8. Magnussen second, Vettel third, Gasly fourth, Ocon fifth, Leclerc in 6th, Russell 7th, and Bottas in 8th. Perez didn't make it through to Q3, clearly. Right, let's get these boys out there. So Sainz will go first, and then Lewis Hamilton will follow. And let's see how we get on here. We could be under some pressure. That's a very, very good time from Max Verstappen. Now they're starting their lap. Sainz is coming round. And so is Hamilton. Should be easily able to make it to the line. Sainz makes it over. Here comes Lewis Hamilton then. And he just makes it over with about 12 seconds to spare. So let's see if the 7-time world champion can take pole position today. Both of them, by the way, seem to have some sort of engine issue. That's interesting. Our gearbox is looking quite swollen. So maybe we'll switch that out for the race. Who knows? Hamilton purple in the first sector. Quicker than his teammate by 0.003 of a second. Sainz comes through the middle sector. It's green, it's not purple though. Hamilton coming through now. What can he manage? So a 20.3, and it's a 20.3 for Hamilton as well. This is going to be neck and neck, of course, with Max Verstappen, because the only way Sainz would be green there would be if he wasn't the quickest so far. Hamilton was only 0.003 quicker, so Verstappen is somewhere in the middle of that. So Hamilton and Sainz are neck and neck. Sainz goes over the line. He takes pole position by 1/10.5. What about Lewis Hamilton? He comes up to the line. And he goes second. Wow. Carlos Sainz pulled out a terrific third sector there then. Wow. Very, very impressive. Carlos Sainz takes his second consecutive pole position and beats Lewis Hamilton to P2. Look at that. I mean, yeah, much quicker in the final sector. But Max Verstappen, he did very well as well. Wasn't actually the case of what I was on about, which is interesting. But it is what it is. Let's get ourselves into the race.
The time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
We saw a magnificent display of talent from Aston Martin during qualifying. This is as good a grid for them as anyone can hope for. This weekend, Red Bull displayed promise during qualifying. Now they need to capitalize on their grid position and get a good race under their belts. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
The Autodrome is ready for some serious action today here at the Miami Grand Prix.
Right then, we are ready for race day. It's going to be probably a two-stopper with mediums is what I'm thinking. That one stop looks a little dodgy. So we'll try this two-stopper with Hamilton. That looks okay. So Hamilton will start on the hard tyres. Carlos Sainz, yeah, why not switch it up a little bit with him? Yeah, let's see which one will come out on top. I think this one looks good for Carlos. So let's go for it. Trying to split the strategies of the drivers to mean that they're not just following each other for 62 laps or whatever it is. 15, what was it, 57 laps? And they can hopefully have a battle later on.
It's sunny and bright as the drivers line up on the grid. Taking a look here at Carlos Sainz. They're in pole position, and they've got to be happy about that. Looking down the grid, it's Hamilton. A second-place start for them today. They're in with a real chance. The race start is mere seconds away. And this is it, the Miami Grand Prix.
Well, we're ready and raring to go. It's lights out, away we go.
Away we go.
And it's Carlos Sainz that's got off to the better start. Lewis Hamilton in second there, but Max Verstappen takes the lead of those two drivers.
Just do what you can.
And Hamilton trying to fight side by side with Verstappen, but has to just settle for slotting in behind. Carlos Sainz has absolutely bolted, and what a start for him. And somebody's ran wide. I think it was Sebastian Vettel. What's happened to Vettel? Oh, there's a big crash. There is a big crash. Is that going to be a red flag? It is a safety car. Safety car out there.
It's chaos on the track.
Is that a red? Well, let's see. Oh, so it was Verstappen, and then oh my God, what a pile up that is! That is one of the worst crashes I've seen. Yeah, red flag. Red flag. Wow, so Verstappen is out, Leclerc is out.
Red flag.
Here's the replay. Now here we
What
see
on earth
Max
happened there?
Verstappen.
Yeah, that was huge. Oh, and another crash into. Wow, that was unbelievable. Our first red flag of the series, everyone. Wow. Yeah. Okay. And that was, of course, lap 1. Now, big decision here. Yeah, don't... Hang on a second. Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody's staying on their same tyres, that's fine.
Time to pick up where we left off as the race restarts.
So, take 2.
And it's
Lights out, away we go. Once again, Carlos Sainz off the grid, nicely there. Lewis Hamilton follows him into turn 1. And well, what a start to this Grand Prix it was, and you can see Vettel's got a penalty, Verstappen's got a penalty. was just an absolutely bonkers first lap. We've got Bottas up in 5th place, Ricciardo up in 6th. The Mercedes cars seem to be okay. Magnussen is up in 3rd at the moment as Carlos Sainz is trying to bolt. And the big winner here is Lewis Hamilton, you would have to say, because he had fallen behind Max Verstappen and potentially would have taken a few laps to get past him, but Verstappen ran wide. Then, of course, Vettel went into him, and it was, just an awful crash, wasn't it? But Carlos Sainz leading the way at the moment. We're trying to bolt away from Kevin Magnussen, that's for sure. And here we go then. Pushing away is Carlos Sainz. And Lewis Hamilton following closely in 2nd place here. And we're trying to get more than a second ahead of Kevin Magnussen. DRS is now enabled. So Lewis Hamilton will have an early chance here. Getting past his teammate. So here we go, first DRS zone. Let's see if we can keep an eye on Lewis Hamilton here. DRS enabled. Hamilton is going to pull to the outside. Is he going to make the move? He's going to have a look. But no look there for Lewis Hamilton, although he's now got the inside line. Who's going to come out on top here? Carlos Sainz. Right, down to neutral for both of them now. This should be a chance for Lewis again. DRS is going to be opened, and there you go. Carlos Sainz pulls to the inside. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. Has a look at the outside line. And they're side by side, but at the moment, Carlos Sainz leads the way. And there's a short little DRS zone here. And is Hamilton going to be the one that takes it? Hamilton goes down the inside in the shortest DRS zone, and Hamilton is through. But there's a long way to go in this race just yet. Following each other. Absolutely tooth and nail here. Look at this. This is very good. So here we go then. Carlos Sainz already pulling to the outside. He did have DRS, but he's had to close it because he's been on the brakes. Yeah, man. Will he get him down the next long straight? That's the question. So here we go then. Lewis Hamilton defending from Carlos Sainz, but I don't think he's going to have much luck here. Sainz back through. But are we going to see Hamilton retake the lead here? Let's see. Pulls to the outside line. I think Hamilton could be back through here. He whisks around the outside. Carlos Sainz is there. Of course, it turns into the inside line for Hamilton, and then Hamilton backs out. So let's zoom it through a little bit. I think these two are going to be fighting pretty hard for the next few laps, at least until the pit stops. We're not going to really see where this race is going to take us. Of course, Sainz's tyres are not going to last anywhere near as long as Lewis's. So 10 more laps until Sainz comes into the pits. So let's properly zoom it through now. We've got Magnussen P3, Ocon P4, and Bottas P5, Ricciardo 6th, Perez in 7th, Gasly 8th, Vettel 9th, and Norris in P10. As these two are fighting it out at the front. I don't know whether people are going to switch to a one-stop now after the red flag. It's going to be very, very interesting. 4 more laps until Sainz's pit window opens. They're still separated by a 1/10 of a second at the moment. So Carlos Sainz going into his pit window.
Come on, mate. Copy.
Try and push it a little bit. Let's use his ERS as well. And let's see if he can pull a gap to Hamilton.
We are out of DRS.
He was close to doing it, but didn't work out for him. And Hamilton now retakes the lead. So another couple of laps until Sainz comes into the pits. Whoops. So here we go then. Carlos Sainz will be coming in this lap. It's going to be putting on the hard tyres. Might as well put them on standard. Keep them pushing on the fuel.
Boxes. Yeah, box.
Oh, wow. What happened there? Hamilton absolutely flew past him. So, I'm not sure. But Carlos Sainz now into the pit lane. He'll be putting on the hard tyres, of course. Let's watch his stop. Where's he going to come back out? He'll be hoping in front of Antonio Giovinazzi. I think he will, so he should have a little bit of free air. There comes Giovinazzi now. Yeah, so Sainz has come out comfortably ahead of Antonio Giovinazzi. So a little bit of free air for the World Championship leader. Lewis Hamilton, meanwhile, now will have the chance to attack a little bit.
Understood.
Let's see what he can pull out now. He's out there on his own. On his own free air. Let's get Sainz harvested up a little bit.
Recharge on, please.
While he's
You're good.
in that free air that we mentioned. So let's keep an eye on lap times. What's Hamilton about to put in? It's going to be a personal best. 1:34.4. Okay. Now into his pit window himself. Now let's see what Sainz has got to offer. There's no point harvesting any more on this lap. Hamilton does a 34.5. Sainz does a 34.2, so Sainz is going quicker. Get him harvesting. Time to attack Hamilton. And Sainz pretty much fully restocked on the ERS, which is good. So now Hamilton gets his push lap, because he'll be coming into the pits this lap, putting on the medium tyres.
Box. So this lap.
Now let's see what Hamilton can do on this in lap. It's hammer time.
Okay, that was a purple lap. I'll let you know if
Fastest
the
lap
situation
for Carlos
changes.
Sainz, a 1:33.2. Very impressive.
You're looking good at the moment.
Looks like Aston
What's his
Martin
previous
have
time?
just
A
gained the race
34.4.
position.
Hamilton 34.4, so they are looking good, and Sainz seems to have just got past Norris as well. Very, very impressive. So he comes through the middle sector, looks pretty decent, 21.6. So back down to standards, back down to neutral. Not a bad in-lap this from Lewis Hamilton. And he'll be hoping that he comes out in front of Antonio Giovinazzi. So here he comes into the pit lane, getting off those horrible hard tyres now. He comes round. Should be comfortably ahead of Giovinazzi, I think. The Sainz starting to close in on Sebastian Vettel. Hamilton away in 2.6. He's coming out the pit lane now. There goes Carlos Sainz. He's going to get past nice and easily. And there goes Lewis Hamilton. Well, it wasn't quite as easy as we thought. And has he come out? He has come out ahead of Norris. That's huge. Wow. So Hamilton comes back out on track, not far behind his teammate. He's about to get past Sebastian Vettel by the looks of it. So here we go. Let's get Hamilton harvesting.
And just charge the pack.
Okay.
Here comes Carlos Sainz, should be an easy manoeuvre. There it is.
Okay, well done.
So no need to charge the pack.
Yep.
So Hamilton will be hoping that he can get past Sebastian Vettel fairly easily here. Let's hop on board with Hamilton. So here we go. And he does go down the inside. What a move that is from Lewis Hamilton.
Such an awesome job,
You
mate.
get him harvesting again.
So just charge that pack.
Understood.
He's having a little look at his teammate. He's nervy.
Stop and charge.
Right then, let's have a look at intervals. Of course, Hamilton is on medium tyres, so he will be quicker than Carlos Sainz at this phase of the Grand Prix. Of course, he got his hard tyre stint out of the way, didn't he? So then Sainz has got a soft tyre run towards the end of the race. So that's where it'll balance out. I was a little confused at how Hamilton was so much quicker than Sainz, but that now makes sense. So Hamilton now on the charge. So ERS about to be harvested, and we're not using any down the straight. So now we've got DRS to stay nice and close as Sainz goes round the outside of Sergio Perez. This is side-by-side action now. And Carlos Sainz is through. Very good move.
Aston Martin with
Hamilton
a
will
great
be
play there.
looking to
They've
do
moved up a
something
place.
similar to Perez. Should be able to make the move quite easily. Let's have a look at tyre conditions. He's on 28% tyres, so yeah, not a lot that Perez is going to be able to do here, but what he has done is held Hamilton up enough that Sainz is going to be a decent way ahead now. So time to go neutral.
Charged.
Should be able to get past Perez, but well, here he goes round the outside. There are yellow flags. Somebody's ran wide. I think it was potentially Nicholas Latifi, was it?
Really well executed.
Not sure. But Hamilton right back behind Carlos Sainz because Sainz has been held up here.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
So can Sainz now get past the Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull potentially? He should get past the Red Bull, I think. Oh, well, did he make contact there? He certainly had to stamp on his brakes. Well, Ocon's going to go down the inside of Daniel Ricciardo here. It looks like Ocon is going to be through. Oh, not quite. Not quite. They're still side by side. Time to zoom it forward a little bit. So Sainz is about to make a move on Ocon. He goes down the inside. Hamilton looking to follow through.
Fantastic work.
And now Sainz should be able to get past Daniel Ricciardo pretty easily here. So here we go. Not going to quite make it though. Looks like Hamilton might have a look at Ocon. He goes down the inside and Hamilton through. And now surely Sainz is going to make the move
Just gone mental.
on Daniel Ricciardo. Not quite. This is interesting. And zoom it forward. Bottas, by the way, still leading this Grand Prix. Doing a great job out there. So Hamilton and Sainz versus Daniel Ricciardo. Are any of them going to win here? Oh, so Hamilton goes down the inside. This is very, very tight. Sainz knows he needs to stay ahead here. And he does just about. That could have been a big move for Lewis Hamilton. Right then, Carlos Sainz right behind Daniel Ricciardo now. And this time he should make the move. And he does make the move. There's Hamilton having a little look as well. Oh, he had to pull up there.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Yeah, Hamilton just about was in DRS range there. So I'm going to try and make sure Hamilton has his full ERS capabilities. And that's pretty much a full tank now. He's got the same as Carlos Sainz. So Carlos Sainz 1.3 behind Valtteri Bottas now. And he's a second ahead of Ricciardo, so I think Ricciardo is now going to be a sitting duck to Lewis Hamilton. Maybe not. Well, Bottas stays out. And Lewis has got to get past Daniel Ricciardo here. Yep, pulls to the outside. I think that's going to be him. Round the outside now of Bottas. And he is through as Valtteri Bottas very, very slow in this first sector. But Bottas leading this race.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
We've got Sainz in second. Hamilton is P3. There goes Hamilton, and you can see him closing up. But I think Bottas has defended well. Going to stay in front. He's going to stay side by side, but I think Sainz is going to make the move, although Bottas is coming back at him here. No, doesn't manage it, but will perhaps have DRS here on Carlos Sainz. So Sainz leading the way. But Bottas is going to have DRS to close right back in. Hamilton trying to follow him through here. And Hamilton tried to go down the inside. Didn't quite make the move though. And now Carlos Sainz leading the way.
You have fastest lap.
New fastest lap for Lewis Hamilton. A 1:32.9. Now time to zoom forward a little bit, because I think Hamilton should get past Bottas here. No, not quite. Surely this time. Maybe not. He's not picking the best routes of overtaking, is he? Well, there we go. Hamilton is finally through. Let's watch how he did it.
What happened there? Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this one. A position
So made it on the main straight.
That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted.
So we got 22 laps to go in this Grand Prix, and this is kind of the catch-22 that we're in, because in theory, I suppose both of our drivers could go to the end of the race. I think that's essentially the strategy everybody else is going for. So, it is an interesting one. Magnussen has done 2 stops already, and he's only 1.7 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton. I'm not entirely sure how that's happened. Did he potentially change his tyres during the red flag? His tyres are matching Lewis Hamilton's at the moment. Hamilton slightly closing in on Carlos Sainz. Where are we looking? So 9 laps until his pit window. Lewis Hamilton at 2 laps until his pit window. Ricardo is in. Right then. I think Hamilton needs to start pushing if he's to make this strategy work. So he's going to push. Carlos Sainz is still going to go at his pace. So let's see where we get to here. Hamilton 1.4 behind Carlos Sainz. There we go, pit window entered. So another fastest lap of 32.5. Very, very impressive. So Hamilton within a second now of his teammate Carlos Sainz. So this could be the moment Hamilton retakes the lead here. Of course, he's on better tyres, and will allow him to use his ERS up once he's on to his pit stop lap. Should be next lap. This is helping out Carlos Sainz as well. So time to deploy. Sainz has still got another 5 laps until his pit stop. So Hamilton will be coming in, putting on brand new medium tyres. I'm going to go neutral, standard. So here he comes then. Lewis Hamilton is going to be coming into the pit lane. He'll be hoping to come out in front of Pierre Gasly. At the very least, should be coming out ahead of Sergio Perez. So here he comes into the pits. Kevin Magnussen, I think, goes favourite for the Grand Prix. There's 16 laps to go here. Hamilton would love to get out ahead of Gasly, but that's not going to happen. Gasly's through. Oh, is he? Yeah, just about. But now Hamilton on those medium tyres should find that he is a lot quicker than Pierre Gasly. Somebody's locked up out there. And what has happened? There is a big crash. Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed now. I think...
Multiple cars, I think
that means we have to bring in Carlos Sainz this lap.
Safety car, safety car.
So
no overtaking and keep the delta positive.
Okay.
let's get everything sorted out.
We've had a big crash here.
Understood.
So it was Albon and Zhou Guan Yu. Carlos Sainz coming in this lap. We had to do it, otherwise Hamilton would close right up.
Require any fuel liftoff.
All good. And think
What's
about
going on
increasing
with
lifting coast
soft
just a little.
tyres? Is Magnussen pitting? Magnussen stays out. So we go with Carlos Sainz. He's back out there now. And it's an interesting dynamic, isn't it? Because Carlos Sainz is going to have to absolutely conserve his tyres.
Just look after this tyre set though. Look after it.
Copy.
Ah, I didn't actually think about that. I should have moved him onto the medium, shouldn't I? $85. Did we put him onto the wrong set? I don't think so. Oh, we didn't have any new sets of soft tyres. Oh dear. Right. Sainz is actually going to be in a little bit of trouble here. There's Hamilton chasing Gasly. I think we should be okay here. But yeah, I'm curious that other drivers haven't come into the pit lane. This is going to be the lap, surely. Yep.
Safety car is in this lap.
Yep.
So I think we're going to have to go light. Otherwise, maybe we just go standard and
Okay.
accept it. Right, let's deploy.
You've got the margin to push.
Yeah.
Let's go neutral with that. Push on the fuel. We are ready to rock and roll. I think Kevin Magnussen is going to be a sitting duck here.
And think about less lifting coast.
But it's been an exciting Miami Grand Prix.
So no need to charge the pack.
We're going to deploy with Sainz because we think his tyres are going to struggle.
The pit lane entry. Okay, pit lane.
So here we go. Magnussen starts to go for it, and now Carlos Sainz will be following him and will be trying to make a move straight into turn one. So here we go. We are back underway at the Miami Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz is following Kevin Magnussen. Doesn't quite make the move, but Hamilton having a look at Pierre Gasly, and he is through. So Hamilton already up to P3 here. Great start for him.
This is awesome work, Lewis. Come on.
And now Carlos Sainz right behind Kevin Magnussen. He needs to make that move very, very quickly here.
They've moved up a place.
So Hamilton is right behind. No DRS for the first couple of laps. But here we go then. Carlos Sainz is going to have a look. Round the outside he goes of Kevin Magnussen, and he is through. Now then, can Carlos Sainz go?
You're looking good at the moment.
And build a gap? He needs to.
Looks like Aston
Pulling away already.
just gained a race position.
Look at that. That is huge for Carlos Sainz. And here goes Lewis Hamilton. He's going to try and get past Kevin Magnussen as well. Doesn't quite manage it. Oh, Magnussen's in the pits. He's bailed on those tyres.
Looked like a clean lap there as well.
There we go. Fastest lap of the race now for Carlos Sainz. A 1:31.8. Hamilton in P2. 3 seconds behind, but playing the long game. There's 12 laps to go here. And I honestly have no idea who is going to come out on top. It's going to be an intense one. So 2.9 seconds. is the lead. Sainz utilising his ERS deployment. And he's pulling out time on his teammate Lewis Hamilton. Those tyres are going to struggle. Right, he's out of ERS deployment now, so down to neutral he goes, and now that's his defence. So he knows those soft tyres are probably not going to last too much longer. Very good first couple of sectors for Carlos Sainz. I think it's going to be another fastest lap here as he comes over the line. A 31.4.
DRS enabled.
Is that another fastest lap? Not sure. 31.9 from Lewis Hamilton. So this is it. The final 11 laps of this Miami Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz leads the race, 3.2 ahead of his teammate Lewis Hamilton, who himself is 3.5 ahead of Gasly. Then we got Perez in P4, Ocon is 5th, then Vettel in P6, Ricciardo P7, Bottas 8th, Norris 9th, and Nicholas Latifi is P10 at the moment. Just think about that for a minute. I don't think it's going to last long because Russell and Giovinazzi are going to have DRS. Giovinazzi is the one that's pulled to the outside. But I think Nicholas Latifi might be successful in his defence here. No, not quite. And Russell is through. So Latifi only 11th. But he's had a good race so far. Certainly done a decent job. Kevin Magnussen, meanwhile, on those soft tyres. He's probably going to get fastest lap, you would think, in the end. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton. What sort of time is he going to put in here? Let's have a look at lap times. Carlos Sainz comes over the line. It's going to be a slower one of 31.9 for him. Hamilton comes over the line, a 31.8, so a tenth of a second. But that is not going to be enough between now and the end of this Grand Prix. Right, let's zoom it forward. So Sainz's tyres are going to drop off a lot quicker than Hamilton's are. And Hamilton, of course, does have his ERS to play with as well. Give Sainz an advance on it to give him that gap. Give him a chance of winning this Grand Prix. But just with how the safety car worked out, it has meant that Lewis has got a big advantage on the tyres. .7 the gap now. Yeah, now within a second, Hamilton has DRS. I don't think there's going to be anything that Sainz can do. We might as well go attacking.
Everything you've got.
Yeah.
Let's see, but it's not looking good now. Because Hamilton's going to have DRS. He pulls to the outside, but good defence from Carlos. And he stays in front for now. Hamilton has DRS again.
Okay, 5 laps to go. 5 laps.
No luck there for him either. Well. This could be a very intense battle if Sainz's defence is anything to go by. now. Oh, Hamilton pulls to the outside. Is he going to be able to brake later than his teammate? I don't think so. This is very, very good defence. How the hell is Latifi 17th now? He was literally in 10th not so long ago. Or his tyre's shot. No, oh, he's pitted. He's pitted, okay. Fair enough. We could end up with some interesting point scorers here. Anyway, here we go. Lewis Hamilton pulls to the outside. This is going to be pretty close. Side by side. Sainz holding on.
Yeah, very poor grip by number 1.
Oh, he's still in front.
Copy.
Wow. Carlos Sainz doing a terrific job out there. Well, Hamilton has a little look down the inside, but this is great. 4 more laps to go. Daniel Ricciardo, by the way, is up to 3rd place. Let's have a look at his tyres. They're better than Ocon's and Vettel's. I think Ricciardo's going to end up on the podium here for Alfa Romeo. What a result that would be. Meanwhile, these two still battling. And there could be a collision between them yet. As now Lewis Hamilton DRSing. He's going to swing to the outside. He is. I think this is going to be the moment Hamilton takes the lead. He brakes later. Oh, but Sainz tries to stay in there. This is very close, but I think that's Sainz done now. Unless he can get back with the DRS. We're giving him that opportunity. I don't think he's going to manage it. DRS enabled again for Carlos Sainz. How close can he get? Yeah, tried it, but didn't manage it. So Carlos Sainz, his tyres are now shot.
Back it out. Back it out.
Is he going to have a look down the inside? He had a little look there. Just don't think the tyres will last if we keep attacking them. It's still got 3 laps to go.
And 3 laps remaining.
I do not want to puncture. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton, should we go and try and get fastest lap with him? Uses ERS deployment now. And a very interesting Grand Prix. Does Sainz come into the pits? Where would he come out? They reckon he'd come out 9th. I'm not sure I agree with that. We'll just look after the tyres now. Carlos Lewis has won this one. He's won the battle, but he's still not going to be leading the Drivers' Championship. That's going to be this man, Carlos Sainz. And, well, it was just a fact of when the safety car came out, it just didn't really work for Carlos Sainz.
His fastest lap.
And fastest lap for Lewis Hamilton now. 1:31.1.
2 laps remaining.
Let's see what Lewis Hamilton can do now. You can see how much more pace he's got. Let's go balanced. I just want to
Update on liftoff.
try and make sure
Liftoff.
that Carlos Sainz makes it to the end. He's not going to win this Grand Prix. Let's just look after these tyres now. Lewis Hamilton, meanwhile, purple in Sector 1. What about his Sector 2 time? Comes round. Let's see what his Sector 2 time looks like. It's yellow. So here we go then. Carlos Sainz, meanwhile, let's have a look at his tyres. Not looking great, are they?
So we are low on battery at the moment.
Okay.
So Hamilton on to the final lap of this Grand Prix.
We've just got 1 lap remaining.
Is that another fastest lap? 31.3 this time, so not quite. So there's no real point in pushing. Let's just make sure he gets to the end. So what a performance from Lewis Hamilton. He has shown good pace this weekend. Of course, didn't get pole position, but has done a really good job in this Grand Prix. Kevin Magnussen, by the way, has taken fastest lap off Lewis Hamilton. So nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid. He's had to pit again by the looks of it. He's had 4 stops today. But today is all going to be about Lewis Hamilton. And a great performance from him. So here he comes then. Lewis Hamilton round the final corner. And he is going to win the Miami Grand Prix. Great performance from Lewis. And he comes across the line. 25 points in the bag. Very, very good.
Checkered flag now. What an amazing job. But we'll have a chat later.
Carlos Sainz comes over the line. He finishes second.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Brilliant result for him, but driver of the day, you would have to say, is Daniel Ricciardo. What a performance for him in the Alfa Romeo. He finishes in third. Bottas finishes fourth for McLaren. Ocon fifth. Vettel sixth. Russell 7th, Giovinazzi finishes 8th. What a day for Alpha. Mick Schumacher finishes 9th. Excellent performance from him. And Pierre Gasly rounds out the top 10. Then we've got Norris, then Perez. Stroll finishes 13th. Zhou Guanyu comes round, finishes 14th. And then Magnussen 15th. Tsunoda 16th. And Nicholas Latifi rounds out the grid in 17th position. But a lap 1 collision between Verstappen and Vettel changed this race. Leclerc was out as well. The red flag meant it was very much an Aston Martin 1-2 all the way.
Truly worthy of a champion for Lewis Hamilton. This is a tremendous podium result. It's joy all around for the team. The highly decorated record breaker from Stevenage once again taking to the podium.
How great is it to see Daniel Ricciardo on that podium? And what a renaissance he's had at Alpha.
And a decent haul of points for their team. Aston Martin having an extremely good day at the track.
Absolutely. I imagine it'll be pats on the back all round, and deservedly so.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in first place in the constructor standings.
Formula One will be back to Europe for the next round, on the shores of the Mediterranean, with some heated competition to look forward to in Spain.
Well, another terrific Grand Prix, you have to say, and into the Drivers' Championship, 8 points separates Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton. It is going to be an intense battle, that one, all the way to the final race of the season, I would imagine. Max Verstappen in third there, Ocon moves up to 4th for Red Bull. Vettel in 5th. Russell 6th. Then Leclerc, Magnussen, Ricciardo and Perez. Into the constructors then. Aston Martin still leading the way. Absolutely maxing it at the moment. Red Bull in 2nd. Not too far ahead of Alpine in 3rd. Mercedes a 4th. Ferrari a 5th. And Alfa Romeo all the way up to 6th now. Haas a 7th. McLaren a 8th. And then AlphaTauri a 9th ahead of Williams, who are the only team yet to score. Development point for Lewis Hamilton. Nothing for Carlos Sainz and nothing for Oscar Piastri. 7.9 million profit in the bank there, which is terrific for us. And we're now on to 44 million in the bank. Very, very happy with that. We've got the Circuit de Barcelona coming up next for the Spanish Grand Prix. That's going to be an exciting one. So if you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.